All right, guys.
What's
Welcome
going
to another
on?
episode of the Pocket Collapse podcast. I am one of the hosts, Larry.
And I'm Zach. Nice to see you guys again.
It is a wonderful time to be a football fan. Preseason week 1 has ended.
And what a
Week
week it
2
was.
is coming up. All right, man. How have you been? How you been?
Been doing good, man. So honestly, so much better that football's back.
Oh, it feels great. It really
I
does.
I've been needing it.
Yeah. No, it feels great just watching. It feels weird having like less games on Sunday and more games on every other day,
Facts.
but it feels great. It really does.
Did you see that during the season there's gonna be like some Saturday and some Friday games here and there too?
Are there? I did not see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, man. Not I mean, obviously Sunday is gonna be the football day. But yeah, dude, I saw some like Friday games. I was like, what? Friday?
That's weird, actually.
Super weird.
That's actually kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about that actually.
Yeah, nah, me either. I like the Monday, Thursday, Sunday schedule. It's good.
Yeah, keep it that. I don't want to, especially with college coming up too. It's going to interfere with college, and that's not fun. College
Exactly.
that was Saturday. That's Saturday. You don't
Yeah,
take away from
exactly.
college Saturday.
For real, yeah.
And, and
They should
then
have their own day.
and then Friday is all high school, man. That's Friday Night Lights, man.
True. Valid.
You don't want to take away from that stuff.
Yeah, nah. NFL should stick to the Sundays, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
And Monday, Thursday. But
yeah, they have Monday, Thursday. I think they still should get rid of Thursday night, but that's okay.
wow. Debate topic: should NFL get rid of Thursday football?
Ooh, maybe in the future. Maybe in the future.
Right. That
Maybe
actually
in
be
the
a good one.
future. So, as I said, welcome to the podcast. We are unfortunately still unable to go live on YouTube, but we will get there. It's acting dumb. We are officially up on YouTube, though. Our first episode is up, and more episodes are incoming with a shorter span, cutting out the excess talk and talking more about segments. So if you don't like watching the whole podcast from start to finish, you can go individually with what segments we do have. Um, we are on Spotify officially. We are on
Let's go.
Amazon Music officially, Audible officially, and iHeart officially. We have officially claimed all of that, and we are officially up and running. Our first episode's out. Go listen to it. Go have fun. I know on Spotify you can comment. I can see it. We can start polls. We can start doing stuff. So that's super cool.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely tap in with episode 1 if you weren't here for it.
Yes, we're not going to recap our hot takes or sleepers. So if you haven't listened to it, guess what? You don't get them.
Yep, you don't want to miss out on those either. For sure.
They're going to help you win your fantasy football.
Yes,
And
they are.
um, I'm gonna work with Zach. I didn't even talk to him about this, but he's gonna love it. Yeah. If you are an avid listener and you want to get into Dynasty, me and Zach are going to work on a cheat sheet that we will give exclusively to our followers.
I'm definitely down with that. Absolutely. That'd be awesome.
So, if you want to get into Dynasty and you're scared and you're afraid, I know those IDP people. They can be scary sometimes. There's a lot of them, a lot of positions,
Absolutely.
a lot of. But if you're afraid of it, we will help you and give you a little cheat sheet to get you started and how you should draft and where you should draft and what you should be looking at exclusively for our followers. So if you're not following, hit the subscribe on YouTube, hit the follow button on Twitter, hit the follow on Twitch, join in live, communicate with us, because guess what? You're going to get some tunes, you're going to get some stuff. And that's just the beginning because there's a lot more coming.
Yes, sir. Big stuff on the horizon.
We're going to get big. We already know it. We're dreaming big, and we're not looking down.
Let's go.
So join on day one. Jump on this train now, because we're leaving you behind if you don't. We'll still accept you, but the day ones will know. They will know.
Absolutely. It'll hit different.
So preseason week 1. I'll give you a quick recap of all the games and all the scores. We won't go crazy into them. We'll jump into like the discussions in a little bit. I'm going to quickly go through all the games and the scores, and then we can discuss who balled out, who shocked you, who didn't, and then we'll look into preseason week 2. All right. First game was the Colts and the Ravens. Ravens beating the Colts 24-16. The second game on the list is the Eagles versus the Bengals. The Eagles 34-27. The third game on Thursday was the Raiders and Seahawks, and this is our first tie at 23 apiece. Remember, no overtime in preseasons.
Yes, sir.
Friday, the Lions defeated the Falcons by 1 touchdown.
Good bounce back for them.
Yes, very big, good battle back. The Browns demolished the Panthers 30-10.
We all know why.
Talking about demolished, the Patriots 48-18 on the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, that was a drop off.
Saturday games, the Giants defeated the Bills 34-25.
Let's go.
The Vikings defeated the Texans 20-10. The Pittsburgh Steelers defeated the Jaguars 31-25. The Rams defeated the Cowboys 31-21. The Buccaneers destroyed the Tennessee Titans 29-7. The Chiefs lost to the Cardinals 20-17. The Jets beat the Packers 30-10. The Broncos upsetted the 49ers 30-9. On Sunday, our last 2 games, our second tie, the Dolphins and the Bears tie 24 apiece. And then the Chargers and Saints, the Chargers coming out on top 27-13. 2 ties.
Yeah, unusual.
So there's one game that I want to pinpoint right now. The Buccaneers and Titans. The only touchdown that the Titans had was from Cam Ward.
Yeah, when he was leading that drive and then Tony Pollard punched it in.
Yes, sir.
That says a lot about that team, honestly.
Yes, sir.
And a lot about Cam Ward.
Exactly. So we have some high hopes for Cam Ward. I already know you want to talk about it. So go ahead. You can talk about it.
The Shador and the Browns? Is that what we're talking about?
I know you want to talk about it. So go ahead.
He balled, man. So the only rookie quarterback to throw for multiple touchdowns and have a higher passer rating than I think it was 108.7. Shador balled, man. He made it work with his legs, and he showed why he shouldn't have been a 5th-round pick, in my opinion.
I mean, the first couple drives kind of sucked. He missed some throws, but once he got in the rhythm of it, he started to look good.
Yeah, and man, there was lots of legs, bro.
So, for all our viewers, Zach knows I am not a rookie person. If I don't like them coming out of college, I don't give them any props. Lamar Jackson was the biggest one. It took me like 3 years to actually acknowledge that he was an elite quarterback when he actually learned to throw. Because when he first came into the NFL, he did not know how to throw. Shador, he knows how to throw. That boy can throw those tight passes. Do I think he's going to be an elite quarterback? Not on the Browns.
Who can be an elite quarterback on the Browns, though?
Exactly. I don't think anybody can, because that's a big old dumpster fire over there.
Seriously.
I mean, look at Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, exactly. He leaves and then balls out.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I have high hopes for Shador, but I don't. If he stays on that team, I don't think he's going anywhere.
I can definitely
Talking
see
about
that.
the Browns, did you see Travis Kelce's post?
I did not.
He said when he got drafted, he wanted to go to the Browns, and he would have died for that city.
Oh no, I actually did see that. Isn't he from Cleveland?
He is.
That makes sense. He went to
It
play for
makes
his hometown team.
That's crazy. Could you imagine Travis Kelce and the Browns?
I wonder how different the team would have been if they did draft Travis Kelce.
I don't know.
And I wonder if he would have been the same.
Ooh, things to look into the future about.
Right.
Anyway, who shocked you in preseason 1? Who really did?
Honestly, I was super shocked at that rookie quarterback Tanner McKee on the Eagles. He threw for like 2 touchdowns, 252 yards. He looked really good for them. He's somebody I wasn't really high on coming out of the draft, but he really balled for them and he looked good. I thought that was surprising.
Do you know why he balled out?
Why he balled out?
Yeah,
No.
you didn't see that tweet?
Was it Madden?
Yeah.
I was about to say,
he
yeah, he was like
about his
Madden
rating being like a 61, and he was like, you know what? Watch this.
Yeah, I did see that. That was so silly.
I mean, he balled out.
Yeah, he really did.
The Patriots, I was very impressed with the Patriots overall, like incredibly. Like
that Henderson 100-yard kick return, dude.
Bro, Trey Henderson is a monster, and I cannot wait to see what he does in the future. I don't know if you saw the 80-yard touchdown catch he had in practice just today.
I did see that on my Twitter, yeah.
Crazy, dude. He is just a phenom.
Yeah, I got my Ramondre Stevenson stock is crashing and burning.
Yeah. And if he falls to 106 in this dynasty, you know your boy's going to pick him up in a heartbeat.
I might have to hop on the phones real quick and trade up. I don't know.
I mean, if you do, you do. I mean, it's not going to be the end of the world. I have other sleepers.
Valid.
But
that guy looks elite, though.
He does. He looks incredible. Jackson Dart played really well.
He did, man. He was making it work with the legs as well, and he threw that nice touchdown, a 30-yard pass to Lil Jordan Humphrey down the sideline. He looked good. I'm excited for the future, but I'm not excited for my hot take.
Me either.
Right.
Did you watch Quinn Irwin's?
I did.
He sucked.
I was about to say he was not as good as he's been advertised in camp.
Yeah, that was horrible. Maybe he'll bounce back.
Badly.
I hope. But I'm not so high on Quinn right now after that miserable performance.
Yeah, I was like so shocked too because I was watching the Dolphins because like I really do like a lot of the players on the Dolphins. I like Jalen Wright. Sorry to hear about Alexander Madison. You know, prayers up to him. Hopefully he recovers. You know, I wanted to see some Ollie Gordon work, and I wanted to see yours. I want to see how he does. And yeah, he just didn't live up to what I thought it was going to be at all.
I mean, Zach Wilson didn't either.
No, not at all. He sucked too.
He missed that wide open. Oh my god,
bro! Like
that was horrible. Man. Also, I hope the Lions safety. He is doing okay. I know he took a really bad hit. It kind of reminded me of Ryan Shazier. It hit some flashbacks. I was nervous for him. That man was not moving when he got hit.
Yeah, you never like to see stuff like that, like the DeMar Hamlin situation.
I am very proud of them, Dan Campbell and the what team do they face? The Falcons. I don't know their head coach off the top of my head. I'm very proud of them for stopping the game and not letting it continue and praying in the middle of the field and showing the respect and showing you really that even though the football players don't like each other, they don't like each other when they're on the field, but in the end of they never want to see someone get hurt, and they're all in together.
Yeah, absolutely. That
It's
shows that
more
it's
of a
bigger than
family than
football.
you would think. So
Absolutely. They all know what each and every one of them goes through week in, week out.
it's horrible, man. I would never pray for anybody that to happen. Like when I still remember that day when Ryan Shazier went down, and I was in tears, man. Like that was a rough hit. And then the other hit with AB that really messed him up was Bursett. That one
Yeah.
helmet hit that arguably ended AB's career.
Yeah, it turned him crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's.
man. And then you think about DeMar Hamlin when he almost died on the field.
Here's another one.
Like,
Yep.
yeah,
There's just
you never want to see that, bro.
never. So I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. I know it was like Nico or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Sorry I forgot his name, but I hope he's doing okay, and I hope to see him back on the field soon. Yeah, I mean, the preseason week 1 was filled with fun, exciting moments. We saw some people ball out on some teams that you just didn't expect. Like I know my Pittsburgh Steelers, that kid, Humbleman, he was a corner for the first 2 years of his college career. Or no, sorry. He was a running back for the first 2 years of his college career. Then he changed to wide receiver in his 3rd year. And then his 4th year, he went to corner. And now he's back as a halfback catching passes like a wide receiver.
Yeah, that's such a crazy story. Like this dude played everywhere, and now he's back to where he was.
And he balling. Like he balled out on that preseason.
He did.
Made that one really cool epic catch. And then did that backflip celebration. Oh, so good.
That was dope. Yeah.
I'm really hoping he's just to see more of him. I really want to see more of him. I think he's going to be a good addition to our team.
Speaking of Steelers bowling, how's Skylar Thompson? What do you think about him?
A lot of people are calling for him to be QB1.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is already out.
Which is crazy to me. I mean, he did ball out.
He did,
but it's
definitely.
preseason.
Exactly.
Kenny Pickett balled out in preseason too, and look where he is now.
Yep. Same with Daniel Jones. He balled out in preseason.
There's a lot of people that ball out in preseason and just don't live up to the hype in a real game because it's a completely different atmosphere. That's why I'm not I'm not acting like all these Browns fans with Shador, man. It's a preseason game. There's so many people that ball out in preseason and then just do not do good in the regular game.
Valid.
I mean, I'm not dissing on Shador.
Of course.
He played great. Do I think he deserves to be a 5th round pick? No. But am I going on to a hype train acting like he won the Super Bowl? Hell no. Because some people are.
Yeah, some people are a little bit OD with it. I might be a little bit OD with it too, but he is a baller.
Yeah. I hope he does do good. I really do. I mean, everyone deserves to live their dream and play good. Period. So absolutely. I hope he does ball out. I never had any ill will against that man. Never. All right. Preseason week 2 is coming up Friday, not tomorrow, Friday. With the opening 2 games of Tennessee and Atlanta, KC and Seattle. That Tennessee and Atlanta game is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm honestly excited to watch that. You know, see some Penix reps, see some Cam Ward reps again.
Yeah. Ooh, Saturday opens up with Miami and Detroit.
That'll be fun.
Green Bay, Indianapolis. The Patriots and the Vikings.
That'll be an interesting matchup too.
Your Shador Sanders.
Hopefully.
And the Philadelphia Eagles.
Let's go. I'll be watching that.
Carolina and Houston. San Francisco and the Raiders. Baltimore, Dallas. Chargers and the Rams. Ooh, the New York Giants versus the New York Jets.
Yep. I honestly love that preseason game. I went to it back in the day.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, man. It's a good one. New York versus New York.
Tampa Bay versus Pittsburgh. That's going to be a good one.
For sure. Yeah, I'm excited for that one as well.
And then Arizona and Denver on the Saturday games. Sunday games, Jacksonville and the Saints, Buffalo and Chicago. And then we have a Monday game, the Bengals and the Commanders. So
On
a lot of
Monday.
good games, a lot of fun and exciting preseason games. What game are you looking at the most?
I mean, ironically, I guess since we were talking about it, I'm gonna be watching the Eagles Browns. Just because all this hype with Shador Sanders, I really am just so fascinated with that whole QB situation. Hopefully Dylan Gabriel can play too. I want to see what he looks like in game as well. Because who knows?
Yeah,
Maybe he balls out more than Shador. I don't think so, but maybe. And then if he
I
were
liked
to
them
do
in
that,
college.
then it would like tone down all the all the talk a little bit.
Yeah,
But then if he doesn't ball out and he duds out, it's gonna increase the talk even more.
yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
I'm excited for the New England Patriots and the Minnesota Vikings. That game, I'm really excited for.
Jordan
Like,
Addison was eating.
didn't I say him
You
and
did.
JJ? Him and JJ. That's a connection incoming.
You did call that, yeah.
I
I'm excited to
did.
see that. That's a
I
good
mean,
sleeper this year.
he is gonna be suspended for the first 3 games, but once he comes back, man, it's gonna be eating central.
And suspensions, you know what that means for fantasy football? That means you can get them at a discount.
Yes, sir. Suspensions. You might even be able to pick him up the last round, and that's a steal.
Absolutely.
Keep him on the bench for the 3 games. Don't drop him because you will regret it. Um. Yeah, I mean, Miami, Detroit. That's going to be an interesting game. I'm interested to see how Quinn does against that defense because that defense is pretty good. Like you said with the Falcons and the Titans, that's going to be a good little showing of what's to come. Dallas versus Baltimore is always fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Isn't
that too.
isn't Cooper Rush on the Baltimore?
I believe so. I believe he's back like
Yeah.
third string or something.
So he's going to play against his old team
That'll right. That maybe a revenge game for him in
in
preseason.
preseason. Tampa Bay and Pittsburgh, that's going to be a good game. That's going to be a good game.
So as a Steeler fan, what are you watching for in this game?
In the Pittsburgh game?
Yep.
I'm hopeful to see Will Howard. I really want to see him. I don't know if he's going to. I mean, Mike Tomlin did say that he's going to try to get him into a preseason game. So I am definitely hopeful for seeing him because I would like to see what he is capable of. I want to see some of this more running game. I want to see Caleb Johnson break out more. He had like 2 good runs against the Jaguars. One of his highlights are already stuffing Travis Hunter into the ground, which was it was great. Trust me, it was great. But I want to see him more inside tackles. Like he's a big dude. I want to see him go through inside blocks and break out and get some extra yards because I think he only averaged like 2.8 yards per carry, which definitely is not the best.
Yeah, that won't cut it. So how do you feel about him overall? Because like a lot of people on like Twitter are saying that he looks really slow, like he looks like
I
like
think
bulky, like
he's a power back.
facts.
He's not going to be stupid fast. He's not going to be Tyreek Hill or Jamal Charles or any other stupid fast running back. I really do. I liked what I see in preseason. training camp. But like I said, I want to see more of the inside runs, not outside runs. I don't think he's that slow, and I have high hopes for him because he balled out in Iowa. A lot of good praise on him. I've been following him for a while. He was my second favorite running back coming in, with Trayvon Henderson being my first. I'm excited to see what he has in the future. In the beginning, I definitely see Jalen Warren getting the main reps. I just hope that Caleb can catch up and eventually be the guy.
Yeah, nah, me too for sure. I really like Caleb Johnson coming out. I am a little worried about his pass protection as well. I keep seeing terrible things about that.
Yes.
And for like being such a big guy, you think he'd be able to like take on these blitzing linebackers, but I don't know. Maybe he just needs to work on it. Not everybody's a great pass protector coming in.
So another thing is that he also has been working with Le'Veon Bell.
Valid.
So he is probably learning how to be more patient and slow behind the pocket, but he has to realize that the pocket that Le'Veon Bell had was 3 times better than what he has.
Valid.
So
also true.
That's gonna be something he has to look out for if he is trying to take that more patient running. So I don't know, but I also am excited to see how they use their tight ends more. They use Darnell Washington a little bit more. Again, I want to see Humble again. I want to see that man play really good. And then what was his name? I think it was K'Wan Williams or something like that. He was also a really good wide receiver that I would like to see more of too. Williams.
Speaking of those tight ends, that just piqued my brain. Did Pat Fryermuth play in that game?
He did not. Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Nor did Jonnu Smith.
He's hurt, both right?
Out. I don't know if he's hurt. I just know that he was one of the people that Mike Tomlin said he was not suiting up for the game.
You guys got some good tight ends. Those 3 guys.
Oh yeah. Jack Sawyer got a tackle.
Let's go.
Yeah, and he had 2 QB pressures. I think that was pretty cool. Talking about Jack Sawyer, I just realized that he has a really cool arm tattoo. If you haven't seen it, go check it out because it is really sick. I know it's just random, but talking about injuries, we had quite a few this week.
We did.
And we're not going to go over every single one because there's a lot. We're going to name some big ones. Mike Gesicki has a hamstring injury for the Bengals. Your Shador Sanders has an oblique injury. Don't know when he's going to return. Trey Lance has a hand injury.
Just as he was catching steam.
Justin Jefferson has a hamstring injury. Malik Neighbors has a toe injury. Sauce Gardner has a calf injury. Antoine Winfield Jr. has a lower leg injury. And that was all happening today. This happened today.
Yeah, literally. All this.
Some big names from yesterday. Jordan Love, Romeo Dobbs. Hunter Henry, undisclosed injury. Calvin Austin. Jonnu Smith. Okay, so he did have an injury, but it happened yesterday, so I don't know if it was continuous, but he has a knee injury. And the entire Bears team.
Literally.
Yeah, I'm not going through all of them because there is a lot of them. Nick Chubb is also on the concussion protocol. So now they're down to their 3rd string running back. Artie Burns from Miami is out for the season with an ACL tear.
Brutal.
Alexander Madison is out for the season with a neck injury. Darren Waller is undisclosed, but he is physically unable to perform and expected to return in week 3 of the regular season.
It says week 3, yeah?
It says week 3. Yep.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. I figured they just put him on that since he was, retired and he has to get back into football shape and stuff
That's
like
what
that.
I thought too, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy. Week 3, wow.
My boy Taysom Hill has another ACL injury and is expected to return week 3 as well. Darius Slay has an ankle injury. And the list just goes on and on and on. There is a lot of them.
Yeah, it really goes on and on. One injury that I'm a little upset about from this past games is Tajay Spears. That was like my breakout guy. I thought he was gonna take the job.
Tajay Spears, yep. I don't think he would have took the job. But
I think so, man.
But fantasy people, this is a proven fact. When Tajay Spears is injured, Tony Pollard goes up from a 48 to 53 percentage usage to an 87 percentage usage. So if you haven't drafted yet, Tony Pollard, pick him up.
Bump him up a little bit. Yep.
Yeah. Go after him because he is going to be the main man right now.
Absolutely. And we all know how high ankle sprains play out. Like,
yeah.
Even when you do first come back, you're not the same for a couple weeks.
No. I think the biggest one that I am kind of upset with was definitely, Justin Jefferson, man. Lower leg, you don't know what that is. Or hamstring, sorry. Hamstring could be anything, man. And that could really affect his game.
Yeah, hamstrings tend to linger. So
yep.
That's also something to monitor in fantasy drafts. How's he gonna progress coming near the season? I mean, I would still take him up super high, of course. But
don't let him drop.
Still something to think about.
Don't let him drop. don't let him drop. All right. So we have a new segment coming up. It's called Rookie Comparison. This is where we take individual rookies. We're going to pick 3 of them today. We might do another segment next week, and we'll pick 3 of them again. And we try to compare them to either current players or legends of the past. So, we picked 3. I picked 3, Zach picked 3, and now we're going to give each other who it is, and then we would guess who the other person compared him to. And then see if we're right.
That's fun. I like that.
And then we'll go even further and just talk about it a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Zach, I know we shared our list of people. We didn't obviously share who we compared them to, but we did share our list. Zach, let's start with you and your Giants quarterback.
Yes, sir. Jackson Dart pulled out, looked really good. He was making the throws and he was making the plays with his legs, taking a little bit of unnecessary hits too, which is something I'm a little worried about. He's trying to run dudes over. It's preseason. Like, we're gonna need you, man. Who do you think I compared him to?
So I have a couple people that one of them you're not gonna like because one of them didn't pan out. I compared him to Paxton Lynch.
Interesting.
But the main one that I saw, watching him and watching his tape, and then even going deeper into college, he does remind me of he doesn't have the athletic ability of this person, but the way he plays, the way he tries to take on hits, Cam Newton.
I like that. Yeah. Yes, sir. That's a really good comparison.
He's not like as fast as Cam or as athletic, but like he tries to get the ball done. And he does. He has an arm.
He does, man. Yes, sir. I like that comparison. That's a good one. Maybe my Giants bias is coming through a little bit too much here, just slightly. But I have him compared to Josh Allen, low key, but like with like a not as strong arm, like a little less arm, because like I feel like he's taking these hits, he's trying to run dudes over. I feel like that's what Josh Allen does, and I mean maybe I'm also drawing comparisons because Brian Dable was the offensive coordinator for the Bills and
Yeah.
with Josh Allen. So like I felt like I saw a bunch of shades there. Just the way he was maneuvering in the pocket, it gave me Josh Allen vibes. I'm not saying he's Josh Allen, but
Another
from
person that
like play
reminds
style
me,
wise, like
Tim Tebow.
I can see that as well.
Yeah.
A righty Tim Tebow.
Yeah, a righty Tim Tebow.
Yeah, because
All
like
right.
all those guys aren't super fast, but they still make plays with their legs and take hits.
Oh yeah, 100%. And they all have good arms.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I the reason why I picked Paxton Lynch though, I just wanted to like pick on that is because
Yeah, nah, I want to
Paxton
hear
Lynch
that. Yeah.
was also pretty mobile. And he also had a really good arm. He just never lived up to the hype.
Yeah, he was a high draft pick.
I thought he was going to be potentially a really good player too. I was kind of upset. I liked Paxton Lynch.
Yeah, not same, dude. I thought he was going to be pretty good. I was like, all right, at this point, maybe the Broncos got their answer. This was
Yeah,
way long ago.
that
Didn't
was so
pan
long
out,
ago.
but that
But
was
yeah,
a good name to pull out the hat. That's crazy.
I told you I go deep. All right, my first pick, we're going to go with the Colts tight end rookie, Tyler Warren. I picked him because I love what I like tight ends a lot. And there's so many people you can compare tight ends to. I mean, you have all the greats. But I think he's going to be extremely valuable in this Colts team. And who do you think I compared him to?
So that's tough because like tight ends, like they're also like unique in their own way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to me, like I feel like you might be able to see like a vintage like Lions TJ Hawkinson.
Ooh,
That's like
okay.
kind of the vibes that I got.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I can see that. I can totally see that. I actually went with someone that's not active in the quarter with a tight end. He's a legend.
Legend.
And he's a legend for the New York Giants.
Oh, okay. I know where you're getting at now.
I see comparisons to Jeremy Shockey.
I like that, dude. That's dope. I can see that too.
And you know what's funny? Because when I was doing this segment, after I wanted to compare him to, I wanted to see who the draft analysts compared him to coming into the draft. Tyler Warren got compared to Jeremy Shockey.
Did he really? Yeah.
My mind was blown. I was like, no way.
That's so dope. I can see that, dude. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like he's a decent blocker, and like he doesn't have like that. Like I mean, he's fast, of course, but like he's not like Evan Ingram type speed. But he's pretty damn fast, and his hands are great, bro. He looks so good.
He's scary. Another comparison that I almost gave him was Dallas Clark.
Dallas Clark, I like that too.
Yeah.
A former Colt.
Yeah, but I was like, Jeremy Shockey's the way to go, though. I just like that way more.
Yeah, nah, definitely. That one definitely hits better. I like that, and I feel like that's more accurate.
Yeah. Thank you. My second one, we'll do a little snake here. Going to the Eagles. I really like this linebacker. Jaheed Campbell. I think this guy might be like on there with Dean.
Think so, yeah?
Yeah, I think he might start right next to Dean, and that's going to be a scary combo, bro. So, who do you think I compared him to?
So, like, since like you're going like grades, I mean, I'm not sure. Now that I'm gonna guess a grade, you're gonna go like.
I am going active. I will give you that.
Oh man, because I had Brian Cushing.
Ooh, that's a good
pull,
one.
right?
And actually, it's kind of funny because I think the guy that I compared him to, I also would compare to Brian Cushing.
Intriguing. And who is that?
So I compared him to Eric Kendricks.
That's good. Yeah, I can see all three of those guys like similarly.
Yeah, 100%. Very, very pursuit heavy. Doesn't like run for the ball, but keeps his legs square and follows the ball and then cuts off the path. I like that from him, man. I really do. He's gonna be so scary.
Yeah, like he looked good, man. Like he was playing with instincts. He was flying to the ball. Like he did well.
He
Unfortunately for my Giants,
might be a threat.
another piece of that defense.
Scary, man, scary. And he's not from Georgia.
Right? Crazy enough. Like everybody else on that defense.
All right. I already know your second, but let's tell his fans.
Fans, my second standout rookie that I saw this past weekend is going to be the Dolphins defensive tackle Kenneth Grant. The guy, he can rush from the interior, and he did great run stuffing. One play that really stuck out to me is they threw a screen and like he tripped, he shed the block, tripped, and then got up and then still ended up going to make the play. So like that just shows he has a high motor, and he gets it done. And his pass rushing reps, he was dominant. Who do you think I compared him to?
I already said it before the game. The thing started. Ndamukong Suh was one of mine, but I'm gonna switch it up. Kenny Clark from Green Bay.
That's a good one. I like that. That one fits well as well, because I feel like he's comparable to the guy that I compared him to. I compared him to Chris Jones, the defensive tackle on the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I think that's a quality one. They're both great pass rushers, and they both can play the run really well. High motor guys. That's like something I really look for in D line is if you have a high motor, because when you're playing on the interior D line, like you're taking up double teams all the time. So like if you're not like ready to chase dudes down, like you're not gonna last long in the interior D line.
No. No, that was a good one. I like that. I like that comparison a lot. I think he has the potential to get there too, like that level. I really do. I like that kid a lot.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's looking good. Definitely a lot better than I thought he was going to be coming out. I mean, he looks good coming out, of course, but like what he showed as far as like the pass rush reps, it really like caught my eye. I was like, this guy is going to be something.
Yeah, 100%. Someone to keep an eye out too for your dynasties.
True. See, I can't be doing this podcast. I'm leaking my dynasty picks.
Don't worry, I already have an excellent defense. You're good.
Valid.
All right.
Keep it a snake, right? I'll go with my third. Yes, you already know who I'm going for my third. Throw up the AP. Perfect timing. Shedeur Sanders. That's my rookie standout, of course. Shocker, I know. But to me, this guy, he was throwing the ball solid. I felt like he showed great pocket presence, which a lot of people were giving him a lot of criticism about because of all the sacks that he took at Colorado. But if you watch on that second TD pass with the free blitzer coming in, he stepped to the side, trusted his running back to pick him up, and then made the tight window throw.
Yeah, 100%. It was beautiful.
And then, of course, he was making some plays with his legs. At halftime, he was 1 yard away from being the Browns' leading rusher. Who do you think he was compared to?
See, this one's hard. Because he didn't show a lot of legs. I mean, yes, he showed a lot of legs in college.
I mean, he had almost 30 yards rushing.
Yeah. Okay. I got somebody. This one took a minute. I'm going to go with a fellow Brown. Baker Mayfield.
Ooh, nice. That's a good comparison. That's actually who I do have right here.
No way.
I swear. Yeah, dude. Baker Mayfield. Because like we were talking about, like he has good pocket presence, just like Baker Mayfield, and like he makes it work with his legs. He doesn't have breakaway speed. He's not like we saw him get hawked down by Nick Scorching. But like when he can maneuver, like he can make that little jump for a couple yards. So yeah, that was my comparison. That's actually so wild.
Let's go. That's
awesome.
Yeah,
dude. You said former Brown, and I was like, oh my god, is he gonna get it?
Let's go. I'm a beast. Dude. It took a minute though.
I'm actually.
I was honestly wrapping my head around it. I'm like, who can I compare to?
Right.
And then it just clicked. All right.
Baker Mayfield.
You know how I am with safeties. I love my safeties. I have probably one of the, if it's not a quarterback, it's a safety, one of my best scouting positions. So he's not my comparison. I'm just gonna, but this dude is my Jesse Bates. This guy is my favorite safety coming out of the draft. I love his thing. Xavier Watts, and ironically, he is the strong safety for the Atlantic Falcons next to Jesse Bates. I love his motor. I love his drive. His tackling ability is amazing. His eye for the ball is incredible. The dude, ironically, his nickname is X Factor, and he is an X Factor.
That's a dope name.
So,
X Factor, it's fire.
Who do you think I compare him to? I will give you a hint because I have been doing mix and match. He is not currently in the NFL. He is a legend.
A legend safety.
Yes, sir.
Dude, that's tough. Ooh.
He has great knowledge of the game.
Great knowledge of the game. I'm not sure. Brian Dawkins?
No. Brian Dawkins is a heavy hitter. He's not a heavy hitter. Xavier Watts, I have compared him to Eric Berry.
Eric Berry, I like that. I haven't heard that name in a minute either.
Yeah. He is in coverage, he's on the ball. He is like, that ball is there, he's right there blocking. He is in coverage. His tackling form is amazing. He doesn't do a Troy Polamalu dive. He sets his foot and then he jumps in. If you haven't watched him, I really suggest you go watch him because he's already blown up in camp. They're already talking about him being the starter across from Jesse Bates. Keep an eye on him because he's going to be a stud. He might win defensive player or defensive rookie of the year.
Defensive rookie of the year. Wow, you guys just got a free hot take.
Yes, sir. Free hot take right there.
Free hot take. Watts defensive rookie of the year. Let's go. I like that. That's an underlier pick.
He's such a solid player, dude. If you don't know him, learn him. Because that dude, he's from Notre Dame. Amazing. He is a baller. Didn't play a lot. He only had one tackle in the preseason game. I definitely am that's something I want to watch more. I want to see him more active. But he is a baller.
Cam Ward, watch out.
Yes, sir.
He might pick you up this week. We'll see.
Yes, sir. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed that segment. It was really fun for us. I can't wait to do it again next week. We'll do it again next week. We'll pick 3, compare them. I really have fun with that. It's something that I always like comparing. Zach knows I've compared a lot of people to a lot of people.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that was a good segment. I like that one.
But we got to go into our fantasy talk. We don't got much, but we do have our sleeper of the week. And since you started off the last one, I will start off this one. And I am choosing a rookie wideout. He's not talked about a lot. But if you go back to his college, he destroyed the Heisman winner, Travis Hunter, in college. And I think he is going to destroy this game as well, even though he's behind 2 expert wide receivers. Troy Horton, Seattle Seahawks. I think he's going to be an amazing slot receiver, even play outside when Cooper's on the inside. I think he's going to be a stud.
Good pick, man. I totally agree with you on that. He's looking so good in camp.
So good. Scary good.
Right?
And he had 3 targets in the preseason, 2 catches for 21 yards, averaged, I think it was 6.7 yards per catch.
Yeah, man. Like, he's solid. I'm excited to see that. And if he didn't get hurt his senior year, man, he would have been like a 2nd-round pick probably.
Yeah, no, 100%. He's a monster. People are sleeping on him, and I think it's because the Buccaneers rookie Mbuka, he is showing up, and of course, you have Travis Hunter and you have T-Mac and the Panthers. They're going to take their reps, and guess what? They're sleeping on Troy Horton.
Absolutely. That's definitely somebody that I'd be eyeing in those really late rounds when you're like, I don't even know who to pick at this point, and like you're in like your final player round before the kicker and the defense. Why not take a flyer on him? I mean, like it's going to
not
be
going to hurt.
JSN, Cooper Cup, and probably him, especially with the way that he's playing in camp. That guy's lighting it up. That's going to be a good pick.
It wouldn't hurt.
Absolutely not. I like that.
Thank you.
My sleeper for the week is going to be he's third string right now. He's playing on a team with also his fellow wide receiver that he played with in college. This guy's flying a little bit under the radar. When you look at the advanced metrics, he has great yards per out run. He has great yards per out run in zone coverage. This guy had made it happen. He flashed a little bit in the game. He had 2 catches for I think 21 yards. It wasn't anything too crazy, but you could see like on the advanced data film that like that guy was getting open. That's going to be Jalen Noel, the Texans wide receiver, the one behind Jaden Higgins.
Yeah, no, yeah.
He has super good metrics. Like I keep seeing it pop up on my Twitter. Like this guy's like underlying data looks crazy, and like his production has just been wild. So I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see how his reps look.
And especially since a lot of people are high on Jaden Higgins, you might be able to sneak him in because of that factor.
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like Higgins is getting like all of the like buzz and everything, but I feel like this guy is genuinely nearly just as good as him.
No, I like it. I like that pick a lot. I unfortunately have not seen a lot of his clips. I might have to look into them. But because I was on the Jaden Higgins, like that's the show I've been watching.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've been tuning in to that show as well. That guy's good, but
he is good. Not good in Madden, guys. Not good in Madden.
Oh my god, not good in Madden. Yeah, if you're starting up a franchise, please avoid him because I had him in a separate chise and he was buns, so I thought it was just me. But then when you drafted him and then you said he was buns, I was like, all right, this dude is just not good in Madden.
Pass, man.
Right? For real.
Dropping every pass. So, after the first week, is there any new studs that you're looking at for fantasy?
I mean, we like touched on a lot of them. I think somebody who you should keep an eye on, low key. Not that this guy even like gets hurt because Derrick Henry is a beast. Like Derrick Henry doesn't really get hurt, but Keaton Mitchell, that guy, he had 7 rushes for 96 yards and a touchdown. That's definitely something to keep an eye on. That guy's electric fast. He had the most points per touch in fantasy in 2023 before he blew out his knee. Now he's 2 years removed. I think that's somebody not to draft, but I would definitely keep an eye on and monitor in case anything happens to Derrick Henry.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a great handcuff to have. That's somebody who like piqued my interest a little bit.
I know he's talked about him on our first episode, the exclusive episode. Will Disley from the Chargers. I really like him. He's a sleeper tight end that you should definitely be keeping an eye out.
Especially with Hunter Henry hurt already.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly my point. So definitely keep him on the low key.
Did he ball out again this week?
I don't think he balled out. Like he didn't ball out to like where he was killing it. Let me pull up the stats really quick. Let's do that really quickly.
Because also like no matter what, he's going to be seeing time on the field because he is a great blocker, and Jim Harbaugh loves to run the ball. So like he's going to be getting reps on the field even if he's the backup tight end or anything like that.
I don't think he actually played this week.
Oh no.
Who is this though? This dude balled out. 3 touchdowns, 62 yards.
3 touchdowns? Wait, what?
No, 3 receptions, 62 yards, 4 targets.
It was a tight end?
It's not. He was leading the. It's not letting me actually click the thing. His name is D. Campbell.
D. Campbell. I'm not
Yeah.
familiar, to be honest.
I'm not either. I have to do some research. He averaged 11.2 yards per catch.
You guys just got a free sleeper right there, D. Campbell. Maybe.
I don't know if he's a wide receiver. I don't know if he's a tight end. I don't know if he's a running back.
True.
It wouldn't let me open his profile, so. Well, let's do this. I'm going to open up his profile, and I'll let you know. While we start, Zach's Corner.
My corner. Let's go. I'm excited. I love making up the segments. It's always like a little different stuff. Last week we did big baller bets, and I ran you guys through my 7-leg parlay that I think is going to make me rich off $12, turning into $1,200 or no $2,100 actually. So if you guys didn't tap in with that, definitely watch the last episode. You guys can tell that, and you guys can make $2,000 as well because I'm pretty sure it's going to hit. To be honest, for this week, we're going to go all-time matchups. So I'm going to take a player from nowadays and like a vintage legend player, and then we can compare them, and then we're going to say who would we rather have.
It's going to be fun. Before we start that, he is a wide receiver. His name is Delvin Campbell, a 6'4" rookie.
Good size, 6'4". I'm wide out.
220 pounds out of South Carolina.
That could be something to keep an eye on.
100%. 100%. And he had a 2-point conversion completion.
Let's go.
So, yeah. Someone to definitely keep an eye out. But let's start your corner.
Alrighty, let's go with... I have different positions. I did 5, so we'll do 5 comparisons. Okay. This first one, and they're all different positions. But, like, we're comparing to the same position, of course. So, tight end, we're going to go a great now. And let's say in their prime, because this player is a little bit older. So, in his prime, Travis Kelce or Tony Gonzalez.
Ooh.
Tough one.
Both in their prime?
Yes. Both prime players.
Both played for the Chiefs.
Yep.
I think I would have to take Tony Gonzalez on this.
Would you? Yeah. I think I'm going Kelce, low key.
Kelce has good short and good blocking. I will give him that. But if we're talking about impact, Tony Gonzalez was the man.
You
20
think
yards
so?
deep, you throw to him, he's catching that ball.
I definitely see that. And like the one thing that also skews me about Travis Kelce is he plays with Patrick Mahomes. So like that also is a factor as well. Because we all know Mahomes he might go down as the best quarterback of all time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
When it's all said and done. But like that, I don't know, man. I feel like Travis Kelce is a little bit more electric than him, low key.
Okay. That's an interesting one.
I like it though.
I do too.
Tony G. That was a good one. That was a good
pull. That's a good poll because not a lot of people remember Tony. When they're talking about like top 5 tight ends and like greatest, a lot of people forget Tony Gonzalez, which is absurd to me.
They do. He was such a beast.
He was the Rob Gronkowski before Rob Gronkowski.
Exactly, and that's literally what I was about to say. Everybody always compares Kelce and Gronk, but like I feel like a closer comparison is Kelce and Gonzalez.
I like that a lot, though. I really do.
Yes, sir. Moving on to my next one, we're gonna go to a running back. All right, we're gonna look at the man who almost could have broke the rushing yard record last year on my Giants. Thankfully, he sat out the last game because that would have been so embarrassing. We're going to look at Saquon Barkley, or are we going to take Adrian Peterson? Who are we taking out of those two?
Oh, my gosh. That's hard.
That's so hard. It really is.
Because AP was on another level when he was on Prime.
Yeah, dude, he was different. That man,
oh my god.
As far as running the rock, it's nuts.
See, like when you said Barkley, I was really leaning towards Barkley, but then you said Adrian Peterson. I'm like, it stopped me because I thought you were going to say LT. I really did.
I can
And
see
I
that.
probably would have taken Barkley over LT.
I would have, yes.
But AP, now that hurts.
It's tough. I will say I think I lean Saquon Barkley here a little bit. Just because of the pass catching upside. I don't remember Adrian Peterson having pass catching upside like that.
He wasn't a big catcher, yeah.
But Adrian Peterson, like his running ability,
he can break 100 yards easily.
Literally, man. And like he would carry dudes on his back. Not that Saquon doesn't, but Saquon is more of like the, like you see on the Madden cover, like he's hurdling dudes backwards and this and that. Yeah. AP, he was putting his head down and running dudes over.
I'm leaning more towards AP if we're just talking about strictly running. Now, if we're talking about, because like you have to look at the times with the halfbacks. When Absolutely. AP was in his prime, there wasn't a lot of catching running backs.
Valid.
It was just straight head nose running. So it really depends on what type of running back we're talking about. If we're doing comparison, I'm strictly thinking running. So I would take it for AP.
So do you think if AP played today, do you think he'd be able to catch passes?
I honestly don't know because I don't remember ever catching a pass.
Dude, right? Yeah, that's literally what I'm saying. Like, I have no idea if he would be able to.
You know who would be broken in this age?
Who's that?
Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson would be broken, yeah.
That dude was fast. Do a little screen with him. Whew, gone.
CJ2K, man. Dude was a beast.
He would be broken in this. Like, if he was in his prime now,
right with how running backs are used now, dude. Oh my
gosh, I wouldn't even want to go against CJ2K.
He might be CJ3K at that point. Alrighty, let's go to some wide receivers.
Okay, this one's gonna be interesting. I'm excited to see what you said.
So I tried to pick two big body receivers who are both really good. And like I didn't want to pick like a GOAT because I don't think this guy is like on GOAT level. Yeah, he's amazing. I think he's the best receiver in the league right now. Jamar Chase.
Okay.
I think he's definitely the best receiver in the league. That guy's a big body, deep threat, Moss's dudes. So I compared him to Terrell Owens.
Ooh.
Vintage TO.
I would take Jamar Chase on this one.
Me too. Yeah, I think I'm leaning Jamar Chase. It was like a toss-up. I didn't know who to put here. But I ended up going Terrell Owens as the comparison, but I definitely lean Jamar Chase. I think Jamar Chase
I think Jamar Chase is going to be up there with the Randy Moss and the Calvin Johnsons and the Jerry Rice. I really do think he's going to be. You know who I would have compared him to?
Who's that?
Brandon Marshall.
Brandon Marshall. That's a good one. I like that. That would have been a good one too.
That's who I can compare Jamar Chase to.
Both big body, deep threat guys.
100%. 100%.
So do you think it would have been more of a debate if I did Jamar Chase and Randy Moss instead of Terrell Owens?
I think Randy Moss would have had it.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah.
I think Randy Moss is just too good. You can't. No.
Yeah, that's like sort of what I was thinking. Like at first I had Randy Moss and Jamar Chase, and I was like, honestly, like I would just take.
There's no
Randy
comparison.
Moss.
There's no comparison.
Yeah, like Randy Moss.
That's like talking about Justin Herbert and Tom Brady.
Facts.
There's no comparison.
Yeah, like when it becomes like the go to the position, it's like hard to say.
Yeah, no, he's easily top 3. Randy Moss is easily top 3.
And now, real quick, since I said go to the position, do you think Jerry Rice is better than Randy Moss? I don't personally. I really don't. Or no. Yeah, no. I don't think Jerry Rice is better than Randy Moss. I would take Randy Moss over Jerry Rice personally.
Personally, I would too. And the reason why is just like you talked about with Kelsey, how he's been with Patrick Mahomes. Well, Jerry Rice was with Joe Montana. So before Tom Brady, Joe Montana was the GOAT of quarterbacks.
Facts.
So I would have, because Randy Moss went all over the place. He started balling out in the Vikings, and then he went with Tom Brady and balled out there before Tom Brady was Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I would take Randy Moss over Jerry Rice.
Bet. Alrighty, number 4 out of 5. We're gonna go mobile QBs.
Mobile
nowadays. Yeah, mobile. Both speed guys. I think this one's a little easy too, but in the Legends Prime, he was also different, similar to Lamar Jackson.
Oh God, I already know where you're going.
Right? We're gonna compare Lamar Jackson. Oh wow, my dog is barking. Ironic. And Michael Vick.
I knew you were going Michael Vick.
Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson? I'm talking
both in their prime.
Falcons. Prime Falcons Vick. Or Lamar Jackson Prime.
Now, are we strictly mobile?
Nah, like all around passing included, but like
I would take Mike Vick.
Would you? Yeah.
That arm, that dude can probably throw 100 yards, man.
Yeah,
and he was accurate with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of it, he was doing what Lamar Jackson does back in the day.
Right? Before that was even a thing.
If he was in his prime nowadays, the game would be over. Like he would be the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah, I agree. I went with Michael Vick on this one too. It's super close because I feel like the comparison is like.
And the downfall is, I mean, Lamar has gotten better with his throwing. 100%. But
especially from when he first came in.
But Michael Vick never had an issue with his throwing. That dude was accurate and he could throw like 70 yards.
Crazy cannon.
And yeah, Mike Vick got that one.
I'll never forget one time I was watching, it was a Monday Night Football game. It was like the beginning of the season. Mike Vick, he just came back and he was on the Eagles, and it was the first play of the game. He hit a play action. Play action. Deshaun Jackson leaking downfield. It had to literally be like 70 yards, dude. Like it was crazy.
It was insane, dude.
And that was after not playing for a few years. Like imagine vintage, dude. Yeah, Mike Vick was different.
Mike Vick was different. He was scared. And I remember playing him in Madden 07.
Right? Yeah, he was different. Oh my dude. Nightmares. Alrighty, our last comparison. I'm gonna compare 2 Broncos cornerbacks. One from the past. Yeah, I'm going defense for one of these.
Okay.
One vintage from the Broncos and one current Bronco.
I already know where you're going.
Right? It's gonna be
There's only one Denver cornerback that you can compare anybody to.
And who's that?
Champ Bailey.
Yes, sir. Him or Pat Surtain? Who you taking?
I would have to take Champ because Pat Surtain's still so young.
Same. Yup. Literally the same reasoning that I have.
If you give him a couple more years and he's still playing on that level, then we can talk. Because people forget how good Champ Bailey was.
Such a beast.
Like, that man is a freak of nature.
Yeah, he was locked down before people were saying, like, every corner is locked down. But, like, he was, like, a true lockdown back in the day.
I mean, we're still talking about lockdown corners. Darrelle Revis was the lockdown corner.
Oh, of course.
But Champ Bailey was up there. 100%.
Absolutely.
I think Surtain...
With corners... like a lot of people forget, like you were saying, like the longevity. Like we need to give Surtain a couple more years. Like corners tend to fall off like so much. Like we saw Richard Sherman, he was amazing, and then he fell off. And then we saw Josh Norman, he was amazing, then he fell off.
I was just about to say, who was the dude from the Washington Redskins? Right, that was so good that like 2 years, and then he just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah, exactly. Longevity for cornerbacks is something that cornerbacks tend to like struggle with. And Champ Bailey did it for years, dude.
Years.
So yeah, like I agree with you.
Oh my gosh. I'm happy you said Champ Bailey though, because like I said, not like if they're talking top corners. He's another one that people forget how good that man was.
Mm-hmm.
That dude's a lockdown freak.
Yeah, like everyone just thinks about like Darrell Reeves from that time period, but Champ Bailey was damn close
He
to
was on
Darrell
par
Reeves.
with him. He was on par with him.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, Darrell Reeves was number one, and he made it known. But he was up there. Champ Bailey was up there.
He was, bro.
Yeah. No, that was a good segment. I actually enjoyed that. It was fun to think about that stuff. I had a lot of fun with that, and that was really fun. I'm excited for next week's Zach Corner. You always come up with some interesting stuff.
Thank you. Hopefully next week is as good as this week.
So now we have another new segment that we're coming in called Dream Big. We're going to do two this week, like two divisions this week. We're going to try, depends on what we're going to get. I want to try to get all of the divisions out before the regular season. So we might have to double stack some, but we are starting with the North, AFC North and NFC North. So the parameters that I went through, and I didn't really talk to Zach that much about it, but I guess he had the same idea, was we were not taking. So in Dream Big, one trade. You can trade anybody to make this team better. I did not take an AFC North player and put him on the NFC North. I did not do the vice versa. No one in the same division. I did all the other divisions, and we made them better. So we'll start with the AFC North. We'll go with the Baltimore Ravens. Zach, what team what player would you put on the Baltimore Ravens to make that team like Super Bowl contending? Like, boom, they win.
So I kind of wish I dreamed a little bit bigger, because I was trying to like do like
more realistic,
semi-realistic ones.
Yeah.
Of who I think could be possibly moved and like stuff like that. So I chose for the Ravens. I think they need a big body receiver to complement Zay Flowers. I feel like Zay Flowers is a great underneath guy. He's a great gadget guy. They got the running game in Derrick Henry. They got the mobile quarterback in Zay Flowers. I think they should target Michael Pittman.
Ooh.
That's nice little big body receiver.
That's actually a really good one.
Yeah, I mean, because he's a chain mover, and he'd be a big red zone threat, because the only like big bodies that they have in the red zone actively, aside from Derrick Henry punching it in, is they're tight ends, Likely and Andrews. And Andrews has been hit or miss, to say the least, this past season.
Yeah.
So I thought it was good for them to be able to have a big body wide receiver, and I thought Michael Pittman is somebody that they would be able to target.
So you went offense with Ravens. I went defense. So you think of the defense, their secondary is nightmare.
Not the best, no.
No, they have a good secondary.
Do they? Ardarius Washington. I don't even know who else is back there.
The Ravens, Kyle Hamilton, Malik Starks. They just got Jair Alexander. They have Murphy.
You think Jair Alexander's still good?
Yes.
I don't know, man. He might be
Their
falling
secondary
off.
is the best on that defense, and then they have a middle linebacker, Roquan Smith. One thing I always thought that would be scary if, like, they had Terrell Suggs again or somebody like that. They need a pass rusher. And the one pass rusher, and I kind of went realistic with this too, that's been rumored trades, and I would hate to see it, but Micah Parsons.
Ooh, that'd be crazy. Him and Justin Madubuike on the D-line, and then you got Roquan in the middle, and then that secondary, assuming, Jair's beast. That would be pretty locks, dude.
It'd be insane. I would hate it.
Yeah, Parsons. That'd be a crazy upgrade, because as far like they have decent interior D-line play, but their edge rushers do kind of suck.
Yeah, they're not great. Not great at all.
For real. I like that. That was a good one. And it was realistic based on the trade rumors that we're hearing.
Yeah. Then we'll move to my Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll go first on this one. We don't need any defense players. We have like one of the best defenses in the league.
Facts.
We have an okay line. I'm not going to go quarterback. Everyone's like, oh, we should go quarterback. Because I do think either Aaron Rodgers or Will Howard will be good in this team. What we need is a complement to DK Metcalf.
Agreed.
DK Metcalf is a big body receiver. So why not throw on the other side Puka Nacua?
That'd be nice. I'd like to see that. You know, Puka, DK. Hopefully the running backs pan out. You got the good tight ends.
Yep. I think that would change our entire team.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
That'd be fire.
Who would you give the Steelers to change their outcome?
So with this, I also went with somebody that we're talking about in trade rumors. We like kind of talked about it in one of the past episodes. I think Terry McLaurin would be great for you guys. You know, you got him working underneath, and you got DK on the deep route. I totally agree with you. You guys need a compliment to DK Metcalf. We need another player going there. I'm not sure if Roman Wilson is going to pan out. I saw Aaron Rodgers saying stuff about him.
He does look good. He played good in the preseason.
Did he? Yeah. I saw something like Aaron Rodgers was like he needs to get out of his own head, blah, 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 like stuff like that. So like
Aaron Rodgers said, yeah, he needs to get out of his own head because he keeps doubting himself because he is an amazing football player.
Hopefully he pans out. That would be solid. But like I'm just not sure if him or Calvin Austin are the answer at wide receiver 2. I'd like to think so.
I would love to think so as well. Who knows? But some of these other rookies, Williams and Humble, maybe they'll pan out.
True, yeah, maybe they end up being the guys. We all know how the Steelers are with the late round undrafted wide receivers.
They're stupid with wide receivers. I don't get it.
Crazy hit rate, honestly.
I like that. I mean, I was gonna go with Terry, but then I was like, I don't want to go realistic right here. I want somebody who's more of a route runner. And I was originally going with Cooper Kupp. But then I was like, who's better than Cooper Kupp? Who outshined Cooper Kupp?
Valid.
I had to go with Nacua.
Yeah, that'd be beastly.
Yeah, it'd be scary. Next up is the Bengals. Who did you give the Bengals to make them better?
So I think they have a lot of pieces right now. That defense really does need work. I didn't put defense though, honestly.
I didn't either.
Because dude, they need to protect Joe Burrow. Like they can't have him get hurt again.
If we went the same one, that'd be great.
That would be wild. I don't think we did, but that would be wild. They need to protect Joe Burrow. I think that they should trade for the Saints right tackle Ryan Ramczyk.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't go the same, but
he's
I think we're in the same position.
Yeah. He's an elite tackle when
oh no, I got a guard. Yeah, I got a guard.
Oh yeah. He's an elite tackle when he's healthy. And like I feel like in theory, like the Saints are rebuilding. So like that would have been like a good like target, and they could like throw some picks to him, and then they can help keep Joe Burrow healthy, give him some more time so he's not running for his life, and then they can really make it happen. You know, they got Jamar Chase, they got T. Higgins, they got Chase Brown. All they need is an O-line, and that offense is going to be beyond scary if it's not already.
100%. And I also went O-line. And I also thought the same process of you is a rebuilding team. They need picks. They need changes. And I went with the Indianapolis Colts, Quentin Nelson.
Nelson, nice. Yeah, dude, that's a good one too, bro.
A guard, he would protect, and he has great run blocking skill as well. Like he's just an overall phenomenal beast, and I think they can definitely get him with a rebounding team. Rebuilding team. Give him some picks, get Quentin Nelson, and that O-line is scary.
Agreed. Yeah. We both went O-line, and I definitely think that's the way for them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, their defense is not great, but it's not bad either.
Yeah,
Like they
agreed.
have pieces. If they can get Trey Henderson back, they have Logan Wilson, they have Cam Britt, they have pieces there. They just need to all coordinate and get better.
Facts.
All right, the Browns. I went quarterback on this. I know you're going to be upset because Shedeur Sanders is the best, blah, blah, blah. I went Josh Allen and the Browns.
Josh Allen.
Unrealistic, very unrealistic. There's no way the Bills are ever trading Josh Allen. So this is probably like my most unrealistic person.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if anybody can change, if any quarterback can change it, it's someone that can take the game in its own hands. And that's what Josh Allen can do.
Valid. Yeah, so like we were talking about before, do you think he'd be able to be successful in the Browns?
I do.
Because nobody can be successful in the Browns.
I that's why I gave it to him. He has a big arm. He has talent on the wide receivers. I mean, Tillman's not bad. Njoku's not bad. Jerry Judy's great. Running game's okay. We'll see what they do without. Yeah, we'll see what they do. They have a good O-line. Their defense is phenomenal. They just need an accurate, good quarterback that can also do it if the pocket breaks down and he has to do it himself.
Valid. I like that, bro. So for Browns, I put everything. Nah, I'm kidding.
A new head coach, a new
right? Seriously,
a new owner, a new
dude. Seriously, right? They need to trade for a new owner. Oh man, nah. So for Browns, I did quarterback too. Unfortunately, even though I think Shedeur Sanders is going to be the guy for them. But assuming he doesn't pan out or something like that, if they were trying to fix the team right now, this one is a little unrealistic too, honestly. But I picked Justin Herbert.
Okay.
I think Justin Herbert is somebody who makes it happen. I feel like that's a semi-realistic one. I mean, obviously, I'm not sure they would trade him, but like, who knows? Maybe like if Trey Lance like panned out, they'd be like, all right, Justin Herbert shipped off. But yeah, man, I would like to see Justin Herbert over there with those guys because his arm talent is great. I'm still not sure he would be able to make it work on the Browns because they're just so dysfunctional.
They are very dysfunctional. I
like
don't
seriously.
Get it. I don't
But
get it.
Yeah, man, that was my pick. Even though Shedeur Sanders is my guy and he's going to be their franchise quarterback.
We'll see about that. All right, we're jumping over to NFC North. First up is the Bears. Where do you think they're going to go, and what would make them better?
So for the Bears, I feel like that offense is pretty set. Like they have DeAndre Swift, Roschon Johnson in the backfield. They got Caleb Johnson. Jeez, they got Caleb Williams at quarterback. Their receivers are looking solid. So I opted to go a little bit of defense here. I think they could use a little bit of pass rush. I like the other pieces that they have in the secondary over there. So I went with a little pretty realistic. I think they should go get Kwity Paye, a little defensive end.
Yeah.
And an up and coming defensive end. He's still on his rookie contract. You know, I think that's somebody that they should be able to target and get him for a relatively good price. And I think Kwity Paye is one of the better defensive edges in the league. Like, I think he's super slept on.
Yeah, no, I like him a lot, actually. I do agree with you that he is a slept-on D-end, because when you're thinking D-end, you're thinking Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, those Aiden Hutchinson, but he is definitely a slept-on person. I do agree with you on that one. For the Bears, I didn't go defense because I do like their defense, like low-key. Their defense is pretty solid. One thing I saw a lot of was Caleb Williams getting pressured, kind of just like Joe Burrow. And I was trying to think of a center. I couldn't really think of a center, so I went with someone who can possibly play center, can possibly play everywhere. Lane Johnson and the Eagles.
Lane Johnson. That'd be solid.
He could change that. Lane Johnson's a freak.
Oh, absolutely. He's one of the, if not the best lineman in the league right now.
Yeah.
And he's so old, which is crazy. He'd still be a beast. It's like Joe Thomas all over again,
I
Kyle.
was about to say Joe Thomas all over again. That
Right?
man was insane.
And like it's weird that Caleb Williams is still getting so pressured because they made a lot of better additions to that O line. Like that O line should be good. I don't know if Caleb Williams is holding the ball too long, if he's making his own sacks. I don't understand it.
He does run back a lot, and it's kind of embarrassing.
Right? Yeah, like I saw the one clip. Like he ran back like 10, 15 yards and then chucked it out of bounds. I'm like, bro, like what are we doing?
Yeah, that's why I'm not high on Caleb at all.
His pocket presence needs to be worked on.
He needs to mature.
Also that.
And don't get me wrong, it's kind of funny because we started having this debate last episode, and the day after the coach was talking about that clip after it's like they watched us. It's like they watched us. And they're like, it's not a big deal. They're overhyping it, over exaggerating it, blah, blah, blah. It's still not a good look. It's still not a good look at all.
Yeah, not at all.
All right. The Lions. That team is pretty much perfect everywhere.
Right, dude.
This one was hard. This one was hard. Only one person I thought of that would change that team for me, and that's the Sauce Gardner. Give them a corner. Their corners are not that great.
Not amazing, no.
Give them a corner like Sauce. Number one wide receiver lockdown. They have to try to go down the middle or up in the top, and then Brian Branch is right there. It's a wrap.
Pick season. Yeah, dude, I like that. That'd be a great addition for them. A cornerback one. I probably should have went cornerback one, honestly. So yeah, because we all know how valuable that is and how that can change the defense.
100%, yeah.
I ended up going. I think they need to get somebody to help out Aiden Hutchinson a little bit. Aiden Hutchinson is amazing, but when you have like two great defensive linemen, it can really set it apart because the one dude can rush against your best left tackle, your best right tackle, and then the other dude's going against the secondary dude.
Like T.J. Watt and Alex Highsmith.
Literally exactly like that. Yeah. So I went Josh Allen, the defensive Josh Allen from the Jags.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's super slept on. He's definitely a top 5 edge rusher as far as just pass rushing is concerned. He does struggle a little bit in run defense, in my opinion. But as far as pure pass rushing, I feel like Josh Allen is great. I think that'd be a great addition for them.
Yeah, no, I like that pick. I was looking also at the end, and then I looked at the depth chart and I saw their corners, and I was like, "Ooh, no, there needs to be something changing there." But the end was my first thought process as well. The Packers, they have a very young, slept-on team. So what would you change to make them better?
So I went cornerback on this one because I saw that their cornerback one is Keyshawn Nixon. Pretty mid if you ask me. I mean, he's okay, but like he's pretty mid. So I was thinking that they should go trade for Christian Gonzalez from the Patriots. That guy's in his second year. He's already locked down. He has some of the best metrics at cornerback in the league.
Yeah, no, he's a beast.
I feel like that's somebody that they should try to go for in theory. Because as we just talked about, cornerbacks locking up the wide receiver one is so crucial in this league.
Oh yeah. For me, as I said, they're a very young team. So my mindset was they needed somebody to lead this young team. And there was one player that I knew very well that could lead not just a secondary, but an entire team. I think if the Packers went out and tried to get Minkah Fitzpatrick, I really do think that defense could change.
That would also be solid. I like how you spliced in like the leadership aspect as well, because they are such a young team. Like that whole team is like under like 27.
Very young. That defense, so young, which also worries about me when they come contract season.
True. They're not going to be able to keep all of these guys.
Yeah. But right now, I think they need a veteran defense because their middle linebacker is a rookie from last year, Adrian Cooper. who played great, by the way. He played
He was
great.
great.
But everyone else is also super young. Wyatt was drafted, I think, 2 seasons ago, so he's still on his rookie season. There's so many rookies, so many young guys on the rookie season contracts. They need a veteran presence, and I think Minkah, someone who can see the entire field and could coordinate with everyone else, I think he would be a phenomenal add-on.
I like that. That was a quality pick.
Thank you very much. Now the last team for our Dream Big segment is the Vikings, another team that's pretty overall good. And for me, I again looked at the pass rushing. You don't have a pass rush on there. So give him Max Crosby.
I like that.
Give him Max Crosby and change that defense. You have the veteran in Harrison Smith in the secondary. You have a middle linebacker, Ivan Pace Jr. They don't have a pass rush. Give him Max Crosby, an elite edge rusher. Save their defense. They already have an offense. Let's change that team. Let's go.
I like that because I also went edge rusher. And obviously I hope this would never happen ever, especially since my Giants just signed him to a big contract 2 years ago. But I think somebody that would really help them out would be Brian Burns. Because like they need edge rushing, man. Like I looked at their depth chart too. Yeah, like Ivan Pace, he was like a 7th round draft pick, but that dude is a beast, dude.
Tackling machine.
Absolute beast. And then like Harrison Smith and their corners aren't terrible. They need to get after the quarterback, and I think Brian Burns would get that done. So we were definitely on the same wavelength there with the pass rush.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, that was our Dream Big. Like I said, we're going to try to get all of them in to see what we can do and what we can make happen in our dreams, because that's not going to happen in real life, which I hope not. Especially Parsons to the Ravens. I really hope not.
True.
So last week we did our top 10 quarterback. It was really fun. We had a lot of interesting takes. Now it's going to get even more interesting. Top 10 halfbacks. So just to clarify, this also included with our quarterbacks. This is ones where they're not injured. They're not at their prime, but they're not injured. They're not getting injured, but they're playing their best ball that they can do currently. So, number one, I'm pretty sure we have the number one the same.
I'm not sure, man. Who knows, dude? After last
week, I think we have this one the same. The number one for me, Saquon Barkley.
Okay, yeah, we do. We got the same one.
Okay, good. We got the same number one.
I wonder if running backs, we're going to have, because like for quarterbacks, we picked like the same people for the most part. It was just like order flipped a little bit. I wonder if we're going to have like some people who are on my top 10 and not on your top 10.
I think we will.
I'm excited, bro.
I think we'll at least have 2 to 3.
Let's go. I'm interested.
2 to 3.
But yeah, Saquon easily the number one. This dude is just built different. Hurdling people backwards. Almost
my number 2, I'm pretty sure he's going to be your number 2, is very close to Saquon. But who's your number 2?
It's assuming he's healthy, this is going to be Christian McCaffrey for me.
What? Okay. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Dude. Yeah, man.
Okay,
CMC.
We don't have the same.
No. Wow. Yeah, dude. CMC, if he's healthy, dude, I think he's right up there close to Barkley.
Yeah, no, he is a beast. But I have to go with the machine, the tank, the big King Henry at number 2.
Oh, wow, dude. Nice. Interesting. I mean, he's on my list too, of course. He's just not too.
That dude is just a freak.
Yeah, nah, dude. He is a beast. And I don't know how he hasn't fallen off yet, being like 32 or whatever. Like
32 and that big. It's like Marshawn Lynch all over again.
Facts.
My number 3 was CMC.
I like it.
Like you meant. Like, if he's healthy, that dude's a freak.
Yeah, man. Like his pass catching ability is better than any other running back in the league that I've
And he
seen.
knows how to run.
Exactly. Yeah, dude. That guy's a beast. It's
Who's
just
your
he can
number
never
3?
stay on the field. My number 3 is Jameer Gibbs.
Really? You have him this high?
I do. Yeah, but dude, he's so good. So electric with the ball.
Okay, so we do have different ones. Okay.
Yes,
He
sir.
is
Number
electric.
3, Jameer
He
Gibbs.
is on my top 10 list, but he is not my number 3. Obviously.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, man. Jameer Gibbs. I feel like he's similar to CMC, and I feel like that's good right there.
I think the biggest thing with Jameer Gibbs for me is like he's still newer to the league.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like corners. They fall off quickly.
Valid.
Le'Veon Bell, 2 good great seasons, and then he disappeared off the face of the earth.
Very true.
So it's I'm still waiting to see. He is electric. He is a phenomenal player. Am I going to say he's not top 3? No, I'm not going to say that. He's a monster. But I think for me, I need to see a little bit more. And that's why he didn't hit number 3 for me.
I feel that. That's valid.
So who you got for your number 4? We're going to kind of do a snake draft here as well.
Number 4, I got Derrick Henry. This is where I'm putting Derrick Henry.
Okay.
I really just wish he would catch more footballs a little bit, so like he could really complete like the whole game. But as far as just like pure, he's definitely the best pure rusher in the league, I think.
Oh yeah, 100%. That dude is a monster.
Like if you're meeting Derrick Henry in the A gap, you're getting run over. I don't care who you are. Honestly.
Okay. Since you said that, Derrick Henry in the A gap versus James Harrison.
Oh man, that's tough, dude.
I got you on this one. I got you on this
tough.
one. That man can push 4,000 pounds.
Dude, that's tough. I think I might lean Derrick Henry low key.
Really?
That's so tough though, dude.
James Harrison is a freak of a nature.
Yeah, he was different. He really was, dude. Oh, that's so tough.
I think that's one person. If I was in the NFL, I do not want to get hit by. Is James Harrison?
Definitely. Yeah, nah, he was different, bro.
I'd get hit by Ray Lewis. I'd get hit by Brian Dawkins, but James Harrison, no, I'd drop down to the ground and cry like a baby. That dude's biceps are bigger than my head.
Yeah, literally.
And
that guy
he's
was
still that ripped.
Is he still that big? Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy.
He probably could still play in the NFL.
Wow. It's wild.
I don't know. It's just absurd, man. So that's a good thing. I don't know if Derrick Henry's stiff arming James Harrison.
Dude, I would love to see that matchup. That'd be wild.
Oh, that'd be so great. Getting back to our top 10, my number 4 is Bijan Robinson.
Good pick.
That dude's legs move faster than the Flash. His cutting skills and his change of direction are abnormal. When I saw him going through the cone drill, his upper half did not move. And just the lower half was just going in and out. Like, that is absurd. I have to give it to him. He is a freak of nature. I think the potential to reach Barkley, Derrick Henry levels.
Yeah, I think so too, man.
I do.
That guy's a beast, and he catches a bunch of passes. He is a complete running back for sure.
Yeah, he is absurd. That is my number 4. My number 5 is where I have Jameer Gibbs. So he did make my top 5. And everything you said about him is exactly why I put him at 5. But like I said earlier, I would like to just see more of it. and see where he goes in the future because we look at CMC, freak of nature, but he gets injured a lot.
Valid.
And yes, we're not talking about injuries right now, but like that could also affect your future too.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, we've seen people tear their Achilles or tear their ACL and then not come back and be the same.
Exactly. So that's why I'm kind of slow on Jahmyr Gibbs, but he is a beast. That dude is electric to watch.
Absolutely. And like it's crazy that your number 5 was somebody that I ranked higher because my number 5 is somebody that you ranked higher, and this is where I put Bijan Robinson.
Okay.
So
So
we're
our
almost
top
right there
5,
on him.
we have the exact same.
Yeah, just
all in different orders, which is
expected.
Awesome.
Yeah. And, Bijan for the same reasons because, the dude is electric. He's full package running back. I would just like to see a little more. I think I'm still a little bit sour on his rookie season when, like, everybody, like, said that he was going to be, like, amazing. And then, like, Arthur Smith kind of ruined him.
Yeah, he wasn't that great.
But,
the thing I would like to see more of him is his pass blocking.
Agreed.
That's a big factor that he's not 100% at.
Yeah, no, 100%. And then that's like the thing. Like a lot of times, if you can't pass protect on third down, like you're not going to be like you're going to get taken out the game for somebody who can.
Yeah, 100%.
Alrighty, my number 6 is going to be Jonathan Taylor.
Ooh, okay.
Colts running back. When he's healthy, that guy's a beast. He catches some passes too. Not like Bijan or Gibbs or anything like that, but he still catches some passes. And he also just runs through tackles like crazy. He has one of the best broken tackle rates in the league. I think when he's healthy and he's really on, that guy's hitting. Like you saw, if you had him in fantasy last year, he probably won you your fantasy leagues at the end of the season. He was the RB1 in that final 4-game stretch. So, I have him as my RB6.
It's kind of crazy because Jonathan Taylor is on my list, but he's lower for me. And I was a huge Jonathan Taylor fan.
You were, yeah, dude.
Yeah. No, I still like Jonathan Taylor, but I just think these 2 other players are a lot better than him.
2 other players? Ooh, just leaked.
I just leaked it. Oh, no. My number 6 is your number 1 for fantasy football, Archan.
Nice.
That dude, he's electric, man. He can run in, he can run out, he can catch balls, he can pass block. He is literally the perfect package. If he was as big as like Jonathan Taylor or Bijan Robinson, that dude would be scary.
Agreed, bro. Yeah, he's so fast and like he catches so many passes. Like he was catching like 7 passes a game last year. Like it was nuts.
So I had to put him at number 6. I think he was amazing. My number 7 is a controversial pick. He's not the same as he was because of injuries. But when he was fully healthy, when he is healthy, this man is a menace. He tore my Steelers up. I have to go Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb. What? Top 10 running back now? Nick Chubb.
If he's healthy, yes, 100%.
Wow. That's crazy.
Remember 2 years ago, he was in top 3 candidate.
Nah, absolutely.
Still Minka Fitzpatrick destroyed his knee.
Yeah.
If he is healthy, that man can run and own the game.
That guy's definitely a beast. I was hesitant to put him on the list because I just don't know if he's ever going to be the same with another catastrophic knee injury. Like again.
Yeah, but I just see it, man.
Yeah,
I see it.
So let's say he's like good to go, and then like Mixon, who knows when he comes back? Do you think he could end up taking that starting job, and then Mixon is just a complimentary piece?
100%. If Nick Chubb goes back to the Browns, like Nick Chubb with the Browns, there's no taking that position back from Mixon. Mixon lost that job.
Nice.
And I'm a Steelers fan, guys. I'm a Steelers fan. Just remember that. Me putting Nick Chubb in top 10 it hurts my soul. But that man destroyed our defenses every damn year that he played.
He really did.
So I have to keep him up there. I have to give him the benefit of the doubt. That's who my number 7 is.
Dude, I like that. That was an outlier pick. I was not ready for that.
I know.
Nick Chubb. Let's go. That's different. My 7 was going to be your 6, Devon Achane. I love the guy. My number 1 for fantasy football, beast. Super fast, electric, catches passes. I just wish he would run in between the tackles a little better. He's just a little small. Like the dude's like 5'9", so like it's a little hard to run between tackles. Just like Tyreek Hill said in like his press conference, talking about how Mike McDaniel should sub out him in the goal line for like Jalen Wright or Ali Gordon. I kind of agree with that because like I just would like to see him run between the tackles a little better. I mean, I guess his size plays into a factor, but like other than that, that dude is an amazing running back, and he's my number 7. I wanted to put him higher, but I just couldn't.
I mean, respectable.
Already, my number 8. It's going to be a guy who doesn't get as much buzz as he has in the past. He's still a beast, like still amazing. He's still so productive. It's going to be who?
I'm joking.
Who'd you say?
It's a Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley. Dude, that's crazy. He was a beast though too, dude. Oh my god.
Another factor that I said with Jahmyr Gibbs, Todd Gurley was arguably the number 1, and then he disappeared.
Yeah, not literally the hands down number 1 at the time.
Yeah.
He was different. 7, Josh Jacobs is who I got right here.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, man. He's slept on. He doesn't catch like a crazy amount of balls like these other guys, which is why he's partially down here. But he's a great solid running back. He makes it happen. He can punch in at the goal line. He's still quality to this day. He's not quite what he was on the Raiders because a lot of people had him top 5 back then. But I still think he's a top 10 running back.
100%. I like that pick. With my number 8, we kind of leaked it. This is where I put Jonathan Taylor.
Nice. I like that.
I've always liked Jonathan Taylor coming out of Wisconsin. He was a beast back then. He's still a beast. Health issues kind of derailed him a little bit. But that man, he is when healthy, he is a game changer.
I like it.
All right, my number 9. I almost said 10. I don't think you're going to like this pick. I'm so high on him, and I'm still high on him. I was high on him when he came out of college. I'm still high on him. And I'm even putting him in my top 10. That's how high on him I am on him.
I think I know where you're going.
My man, Bucky Irvin.
Yep.
I honestly can compare him to his small stature, Maurice Jones-Drew. That's all I'm going to say. Maurice Jones-Drew.
I like it. That's an on-point comparison for sure.
He can catch the ball. He can run in between the tackles. He's little. He's hard to hit. The dude is a good running back. And he's going to continue. As long as he stays healthy, he is going to continue to outshine every other rookie, the running backs from last year.
I like that. And I really like that MJD comparison because I think they really are such similar players.
Yeah, no, 100%. I love it. MJD is another very slept-on running back.
Oh, so much, dude. Nobody ever talks about him with like those top running backs from that era, but he was.
He was.
My number 9 is going to be a pass-catching running back who is a little older now, which is why he wasn't higher. He used to be top 3, but now he's past his prime. He's gotten hurt a bunch of times and all this extra stuff. It's going to be Alvin Kamara. It's going to be my number 9. Catches a lot of balls.
He fell out of my top 10.
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got him in the top 10. I still think he's a quality player. He still makes it happen. For how much longer, I'm not sure because he's pushing that age limit. But at the time, like you wind back like 4 or 5 years ago, he was top 3 running back.
No, he was beat. I still remember the year that I don't even know how I won that championship because I was facing him and he scored like 5 touchdowns.
I do remember that. Yeah, dude.
And I was instantly like, I lost. Like I'm giving it like I lost.
That's game, right?
And I ended up winning by like 2 points somehow, but like I honestly thought I lost just because of that man.
Yeah, he was beast, bro.
So crazy.
And my number 10, rounding it off, I'm gonna hop into business too. The Bucky business. I have Bucky Irving 10.
Oh, let's go.
I got Bucky at 10. He's in my top 10 too, man.
Let's go.
That guy's a beast, bro.
He's so good.
I can't wait to see him develop. And I think by this time next year, when we do our top 10 running back list for 2026, I mean, he might be top 5.
We got a hot take, boys. We have a hot take. Free hot take coming in.
Free hot take, for real.
I like it, though. I really do. So, for my number 10, I'm going a little bit older, like you did with Josh Jacobs, but I'm not going Josh Jacobs. I'm going with someone who also is prone to getting injured, but when he's on the field, he is a monster. Aaron Jones.
Interesting pick. I like it.
That dude is a beast when he's full go.
Mm-hmm.
When he was on the Vikings and he was just gone, done.
Right.
I like him a lot.
Yeah, me too. He's also a full package running back who catches passes, can run in between tackles, take a pitch.
My boy Aaron. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, because he's not going to have a great year this year. I'm already calling it.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And then Jordan Mason's lurking.
Yeah. My number 11 was Kamara, and then my number 12 was James Cook.
I like it. I have James Cook at 11 too. He just missed the cutoff.
Yeah. So that was our top 10. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. We enjoy it. So we have 2 more segments to do. It's debate time. Last week I talked about Caleb Williams. You talked about something, I forgot.
I think it was the Chiefs. I think it was the Chiefs dynasty.
Oh yeah, the Chiefs dynasty. Is it over? Yep. Where are we going now, Zach? What's our debate?
My debate for this week is going to be, does preseason matter?
Ooh.
In the grand scheme. Because, like, it's tough. Because, like, when I, like, think back to the first time I saw Russell Wilson in preseason, the Seahawks had just signed Matt Flynn to a big contract, and he was supposed to be their starter. Russell Wilson came in, balled in camp, balled in preseason, and everybody was like, oh, like, he's playing against backups, like, he's not that great, blah, blah, blah. And then he ended up winning the starting job, and then he ended up being a Super Bowl winning quarterback for them. So,
I mean,
like,
it's the same with Tony Romo and Dak Prescott.
Yeah, exactly.
Went like 3 whole games without throwing in a single interception. Yeah.
Yeah, and balled out. So, like, I feel like it matters to an extent.
To an extent, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because, like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Skylar Thompson and Tanner McKee are the best quarterbacks in the league just because they were the 2 best quarterbacks in preseason. But I still think it goes for something that they were able to ball out in an NFL offense and, like, on an NFL field against potentially.
It still shows a lot of promise and dedication to the craft of the game. And I think preseason's important mainly for the people that are still trying to keep a job.
Yes, for the guys on the roster bubble. Absolutely.
Because there's a lot of people fighting for roster spots. And I think those people, like, for example, Skylar Thompson. I mean, when you look at the Steelers team, the Steelers, they always go in into the season with 3 quarterbacks. You already got Aaron Rodgers. They're not firing him. Mason Rudolph, they're not firing him. and Will Howard. You don't expect them to fire him.
Mm-hmm.
But now Skylar Thompson provides this big uprise and balls out. I still don't think they're going to fire Will Howard, but Mason Rudolph's now on the brink.
Right? That's kind of what I was thinking too.
So there's definitely things that you have to look at when it comes to preseason. Now, I am happy that they cut it to 3.
Agreed.
I think they could go to 2, but I think they should keep it shorter and mainly work on training camp, but definitely get those preseason reps for those guys that are trying to fight for their jobs.
100%, yeah. And like another thing with that is like it, like the wide receivers, like a lot of them, like for instance, Jalen Noel, like he's the 3rd string. He's like going up against like kind of worse cornerbacks. So like it's hard to gauge how like these guys will play against NFL starters as well.
Especially like lockdown people.
Yeah, exactly. Because like you see them going against people who knows if they're even going to be on the team in 2 months.
Yeah, exactly. You just can't tell. No, I like that. I would say to an extent as well. I wouldn't say it doesn't matter because it definitely does, especially for those rookies that get picked up late in the draft, especially those quarterbacks that are fighting to stay on a roster. It definitely does, 100%.
But yeah, because like I see like a lot of people saying that like preseason doesn't matter. I don't watch preseason because like it's irrelevant, blah blah. But I don't think
watch
so.
it. I don't watch it to an extent to like where I'm watching the whole game avidly. I will be honest. I'll have it on in the background while I'm playing Madden or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll still have it on because it's football, man.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. First taste of football back, like I love it. I love preseason. I really do.
Yeah, I'm excited for the regular season though. That's when everything gets interesting.
Of course. Yeah, nah. Regular season definitely hits different. I don't know. I just feel like I have a connection with preseason because of the whole Russell Wilson thing. Like,
especially that first week though, it hits different.
Yeah, like you turn on Red Zone, Sky Hansen's like 7 hours commercial free football. Like, yeah, man. Like,
and I still remember the first game last year where the Chiefs got upsetted. Oh,
that was so wild too. Yeah, Kadarius Toney dropping passes and all that. Oh my.
Yeah, like those type of games, you just don't know what to expect on that first week, man. I'm just, And there's a couple rivalry games going on the first week. I know Pittsburgh, Aaron Rodgers going back to the Jets, and then the Jets with Justin Fields going back to Pittsburgh. That's going to be a fun week 1 to watch.
It is going to be a fun week 1. I'm definitely excited, man. And like you hear like all the buzz in training camp, so like you're expecting these guys to ball out, and then like there's so many guys on new teams, so it's like how are they going to play week 1? How are they going to use these new guys? There's just so many questions that you get answered week 1. It just makes it so lit.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. All right, my debate, kind of going back to last week with our top 10 quarterbacks. We named him in our top 10. Both of us named him. And I'm not giving anything against him, but if he wasn't on the team, I don't think he'd be a top 10. Jalen Hurts.
Wow. Yeah? You don't think so?
Nope.
That's crazy. I think he'd still be top 10 on a different team personally.
Nope. I don't think so.
Nah, why not?
I just don't see it. He has a
that
great
Eagles
O-line.
Team is crazy.
He has an amazing O-line. He has 2 of the best receivers. He has a good tight end, and he has the best running back in the league.
It's valid. I can definitely see where you're coming from 100%.
Put him on the Browns.
Put anyone on the Browns.
Put him on the Cardinals. Put him on the Colts.
So, like, I think Jalen Hurts would still be a great quarterback, but to the same token, on those teams, maybe he wouldn't be top 10.
If he doesn't have an expert player on the team, he's not top 10. Now, if I put Patrick Mahomes on a team like the Colts Cardinals, I can 100% bet you he's still going to be top 10.
Agreed. I agree with that.
If I put Lamar Jackson on another team, still going to be top 10.
Valid.
Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, we can go on and on. I don't think Jalen Hurts has the essential to, like I said with Josh Allen going on the Browns, take the game in his hand and win it.
Yeah, nah, I can definitely see where you're coming from. It's hard to judge, yeah, because that offense is just so good. Like, there's so many great pieces. Like Devontae Smith could be a number one on a different team.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
Like if you put him on the Browns, I think he's better than Jerry Jeudy.
Yes,
and like I think he'd be their number one. So like he essentially has two number one receivers: Saquon Barkley, an amazing O line.
O line's the best O line.
Yeah, like that team is loaded.
Yeah.
So it is a little hard to judge how he would do otherwise.
That's why I put this debate up, because a lot of people it was circling and a lot of people defended him like, no, Jalen Hurts is like a top 5 quarterback. I don't see it if he's not on that loaded team. If he's not on that loaded team, I do not see it. Now you put him on the Bengals, he might be, because you have Jamar Chase, you have T. Higgins. You put him on the Vikings, I think he'll still do good with the Vikings, because you have Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. I just don't see it anywhere else. I wouldn't even say he was a top 10 on the Steelers.
No?
Nope.
So to that token, you're saying like let's say you put Jalen Hurts on the Bengals and like you have T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, et cetera, et cetera. So like could you put anybody on the Bengals and they would be a baller?
I wouldn't say anybody, but I would say a good quarterback. I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is not a great quarterback. He is a great quarterback. He is a franchise quarterback wherever he goes. But is he an elite quarterback wherever he goes? That's the real separation.
Yeah, nah. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
It's a good one to think about.
Cause part of me says yeah, but then the other part is like it's hard to judge because that team is so loaded and like his second season was not the best before they got all these guys. So that also kind of plays into it.
Now, I think, personally, I don't even think Jalen Hurts would have been a thing if Carson Wentz never got injured.
True.
I think Carson Wentz would have been the franchise of that team if he didn't get injured.
Carson Wentz was so good at one point, dude.
Yeah. The year they won the first Super Bowl, he was a monster.
Yeah, he was an MVP candidate.
If he didn't get injured, he would have been the starter. For me, Jalen Hurts wouldn't have been on the Eagles. And then we would have been talking about Carson Wentz winning another Super Bowl.
Facts. Yeah, dude. That Carson Wentz season, he was an MVP candidate. He was a beast.
Until he got injured, yeah. It was rough. All right. Our favorite, our exciting hot take of the week. I still want you to go first because I think mine's going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm. Valid.
So let's go.
All right, so my hot take. This person is going to establish himself as a top 12 wide receiver. Ooh. And it's a rookie.
Ooh.
And he wasn't even the first rookie taken.
Ooh.
The first rookie wide receiver, I should say. That's going to be the boy out of Texas. This is the first time the Packers drafted a wide receiver in the first round in who knows how long. I forget what it was, 25 years, something like that.
Yeah.
Matthew Golden. I think he's the real deal. I think he's gonna flourish in Matt LaFleur's offense, and I think he's gonna be a top 12 receiver this year, honestly.
Ooh. I like that though. I've been seeing a lot of good things on him. I really have. Like, he is balling out in training camp, preseason. He played really good. I think Jordan Love found a new connection, and I think it's going to be exciting to watch.
Absolutely. And, like, I think he's just going to get fed opportunity after opportunity because Romeo Doubs is already hurt. Jaden Reed is banged up. Dontavian Wicks is banged up. Christian Watson is recovering from an ACL tear. So, he's going to get thrown into the fire quick. And I think he has all the tools to make it work.
Yeah, I agree with you. He definitely does. I like that hot take. Top 12, though. Woo.
Top 12, yes, sir.
That's going to be,
That's what I'm thinking.
there's a lot of wide receivers to get him that close.
There is, but I think you got those tools, man. We'll see.
All right. This player, for my hot take, it's going to be his last season on the team. After this end of the year, we will not be seeing Kyler Murray as the starting quarterback of the Arizona Cardinals.
Nah, he's out?
He's gone.
Wow. Yeah, man. Maybe, honestly.
So, fun fact. I honestly had this as my first hot take. Week 1, where I went with the Arizonas with the top 3. It was originally Kyler Murray. But I backed it up because I was like, no, give him the benefit of the doubt. I think he's still good. Until he threw that one interception, a wide open defender with not a single Cardinal around in preseason.
Yeah, that was a bad look, right? That was terrible.
After that, and after his pocket presence, I can't be on that Kyler Murray train anymore. I think he's done.
Yeah, nah. I feel that for sure. His time might be ticking. But like,
He's on the hot seat.
It's tough because he was their number 1 overall pick, and like he showed flashes in the past.
Oh yeah.
But is that just a pass now?
Yeah. I just don't. I think it's over with him. So I think we can be getting a LSU Nusub at Arizona coming in and taking over.
I was about to say, you actually just answered my next question. I was going to ask you if you think they would draft another quarterback or if they would go for a proven vet.
Get another quarterback. And I think Nusub would be the best option for them.
I like that. That's good. I would rather see that, honestly. I feel like the Kyler Murray train is sort of running its course.
It's ran its course. It's over and done. And sorry, viewers, as we were talking about, last week, we said that Marvin Harrison and James Conner and Kyler Murray were the only players. We both agreed on it because I actually watched the tape. We both agreed that they're the only weapons on that team. We were wrong. We forgot about
Trey McBride. Yeah,
we completely forgot about Trey McBride. And I felt horrible after I rewatched that. I was like, damn. We slept on Trey McBride. So sorry. We both agreed on it that there were only 3, but no, Trey McBride is also a great Cardinal.
Yeah, he's up there top 3 tight ends right now.
Yeah. So we'll give it those 4 targets, but now it's 3 down back to 3 because I don't think Kyler Murray's going to be that hot anymore.
True.
All right, guys, that was it. This was our second official episode of the Pocket Collapse podcast. Please hit us up on Twitter. Follow us on Twitch. Go to Spotify. Follow that. iHeart, Amazon, YouTube. You know it. You got it. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for joining with us. I know it was a long ride. We are going to be working on getting smaller videos for your people that don't have the attention span like me to watch a whole 2-hour video. We're going to be working on it for the first episode and the second.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Make sure to follow us at Pocket_Collapse Twitter. We like live tweet during the games. Even this preseason, we've been live tweeting, so it's going to be awesome. And make sure you hit us up and follow us because this Dynasty cheat sheet, it's going to help you win some leagues. It's going to help you win some money. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that.
Dynasty cheat sheet. It's going to be a redraft cheat sheet too, because at the end of it all, you're still playing fantasy football.
Absolutely. At the end, that's what it comes down to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the stream. I really do. We are about to head out. We hope you tune in next week, next Wednesday, around 9 o'clock. We will be live on Twitch. Hopefully YouTube as well.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I hope you guys have a fantastic night and enjoy it very much. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for watching.
Peace out, guys.